Hãy tu thang charong bol nahi hindil ana ahare lau sung na tuan tu an mal si kanun hin atwar tiam lau dai khang i tau men athai si lau kanun na Sanang ler thei na khal boy pa tu si atu cafe kau ding in shoi na ka kanun na tiang jamral man se karau lau run suang ninga kanun na himang ram ka boy pa sanang ler thei na khal boy pa tu si atu cafe kau ding in shoi na ka kanun la tiang jamral man se karau lau run suang ninga kanun na himang ram ka boy pa pathian papa tu da tu hilau dingi kau kangu si pathian papa kalbari ikan sorgan tu dudun na kinin runtun kan au tho mangai ring ring hinlung taki kau tu pon turun an nga ding kalvari tang parin dudon nakti alwang kay misto
Chuti zung chu lai hla dibra khol ni sin sakkan ngai thak thei chu ni dar ko le minute som panga hian spotlight deli mi kan la chongang
Istinon lavin sungkan sabiaan sanggau naimik pain tudon naktuhi ava maken katian katea imtua leimin thei thiam lau tungkan sang ni kan si
Spotlight. This is Akashvani. In the program Spotlight, now we bring you a discussion on growing prominence of India's traditional medicine system at global stage. The participants are Monalisa Dash, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, and Diksha Saxena, Akashvani correspondent.
Good evening, listeners. Welcome to today's Spotlight. Today, we'll be discussing about growing popularity of India's traditional medicines at the global stage. We have with us Ms. Monalisa Dash, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Ayush. Ms. Dash, welcome to Akashvani News.
Thank you, Diksha.
2025 has been a significant year for India as Commerce Ministry announced that Ayush, the traditional medicine systems, have received formal recognition in bilateral trade agreements with New Zealand, FTA, and Oman in the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA. Both the agreements were finalized in December 2025, that is just the last month, with dedicated annexures on health services. Ayush and herbal products grew 6.11% to US dollar $688.89 million in 2024-25 from US dollar $649.2 million in the previous year. So, Ms. Dash, first of all, I would like to understand from you, how has Ayush played a significant role in enhancing India's global market access?
So far as traditional medicine is concerned, India is a lead country. Perhaps it is the most important lead countries in the world. And the Ayush system, the Ayurveda, Unani, homeopathy, naturopathy, your yoga, all these things, they have been widely recognized by the world. And yoga, as you know, it is famous in the nooks and corners of the world. But this recognition that you talked about, the free trade agreement with the New Zealand and CEPA with Oman, it reaffirms India's stand, its global stand in the traditional medicines and about its soft power.
I would also like to inform our listeners that the Ayush Export Promotion Council, also abbreviated as Ayush Excel, observed its 4th establishment anniversary yesterday in the national capital, New Delhi. For the benefit of our listeners, could you explain the roles and responsibilities of Ayush Export Promotion Council?
As you rightly said, the Ayush sector is growing in a very rapid growth rate of 6% compounded annual growth rate. And that is impressive. So it gives a lot of opportunity for the people who are in the Ayush sector to grow in the coming years. And there, Ayush Excel comes to the picture. So it is a connecting link between all the entrepreneurs and the Ayush sector and with the outside world. It actually carries out studies, it understands the nerves of other countries, their requirements, and it also handholds our other entrepreneurs in the sector and giving them a good platform to showcase their product, to launch their product in the international market.
Taking a cue from what you just mentioned, that the Ayush Excel actually involves a lot of startups and entrepreneurs. So I would also like to speak about the rapid growth which the sector has witnessed, and it has given a lot of employment opportunities to MSMEs, startups, and women entrepreneurs also have a strong presence in the sector. How are you empowering women through Ayush?
The Ayush market for 2024-25 is approximately $689 million US dollars estimated market. Could be it is much more than that. Like you fall sick, immediately you take some kada, some immediate help in the house, and that is not mentioned anywhere. So the sector is actually bigger than what it is portrayed outside. And the women really, they play a very important role, especially starting from medicinal plant cultivation, processing of medicinal plants, and in the wellness sector, and in the Ayurveda, Unani, homeopathy, all medicine sector. So this is empowering women in this sector, as well as this will further, it has a lot of opportunity for the young entrepreneurs and young boys and girls to come and explore in this sector and flourish.
9th Siddha Day will be celebrated on January 6th, that is tomorrow, and the grand celebrations were held in Chennai, and the event was inaugurated by the Vice President of India. So could you tell us more about what Siddha is?
In India, there are many traditional medicine systems in place. Siddha is one of those, and it is mostly prevalent in the southern part of India, especially in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. So if you can say, it is associated with the Tamil culture. So that is very, very ancient culture. So it is a very treasured traditional medicine knowledge that is with us. So government is actually putting a lot of efforts to recognize these systems, and a lot of hidden treasures in the form of knowledge that is there. Government is trying to preserve those and use those in the manufacturing of medicine and making it reach to each and every individual, not only in India, abroad as well. So just to give a boost to and recognize the Siddha system of medicine, the Siddha Day is celebrated, and it was celebrated in Chennai on 3rd of January, where Honorable Vice President of India, he was present and he graced the occasion as the chief guest.
You mentioned and you spoke about the other countries, and we had a discussion at the very beginning that Ayush has been recognized in the 2 bilateral agreements, that is New Zealand and Oman. So apart from these 2 countries, which other countries have shown an increased interest in the Ayush and herbal products?
See, Government of India has taken many initiatives. In some countries, because of migration of Indian population to those countries, the Ayush was recognized and practiced, like Nepal, Sri Lanka, Mauritius and those sort of countries. But government of late in the last 10-11 years has placed one international cooperation scheme in place, and because of that we are promoting, we're trying to reach these traditional medicine systems to other countries, and that's how we are having MOUs with countries, and so far we have MOUs with 25 countries. So that is a huge number. So I can say that in 25 countries at least the Ayush system is already there.
So here I would like to understand from you a very small and simple thing, which is for every listener and they can implement it. There are traditional medicinal plants. So is there any specific plant which you would recommend that people can plant in their house?
See, there are many more plants. Satavari, then Ashwagandha, Tulsi. Every day, every house has a Tulsi. And it is said that every plant has some another medicinal content inside it. So there are many plants. We unknowingly also sometimes we are using those. All spices, condiments, they have all medicinal values. So all of us are in a day-to-day life. Our culture is such in India. We use those medicines. We get benefited by them.
AI is also expanding in the Ayush sector. So could you tell us what role is AI playing in penetration and better implementation of Ayush?
See, these days the world has shrunk. All of us have a lot of information in hand. Now, to decipher what is actually usable to me, either I sit down myself or I make some people sit down and and do an analysis, which takes a lot of time and also energy, or I can use AI. But the data source has to be really good, so that the AI doesn't give me distorted information and calculations. So if the data is proper, with the help of AI, we can definitely analyze the data, the treasure that we have in our hand, and can benefit the humankind in future.
I would like to know from you, the second WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicines was held in New Delhi in December last year. So what were the key highlights of the summit?
See, it was a 3 days event, 17th, 18th and 19th of December. And I must tell you, I think it was the biggest event in the sector of traditional medicine and the history. And more than 100 countries participated. More than 25 health ministers of different countries, they also had come and they participated in the ministerial roundtable. There was a Delhi declaration. So all the countries, they agreed to have a Delhi declaration to take the traditional medicine sector to a next level, evidence-based research and, sharing information among each other and being benefited. So actually we say the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, all the world is one family and we reap the benefits from each other and we are benefited. That's how. So that was there. And I tell you, we organized 16 bilateral meetings between India and other 16 countries. Out of 16 countries, 6 countries were, the health ministers themselves. Our Ayush minister and their health ministers, they sat together and they took very concrete decisions and a lot of outcomes we could observe. So that was a huge achievement. A lot of plenary sessions, parallel sessions, 5 plenary sessions and parallel sessions had been organized. One exclusive side event on Ashwagandha was also organized because Ashwagandha is a very famous drug and we want that everyone from the nooks and corners of the world, they should be benefited with the benefits that's being associated with Ashwagandha. So I must tell you, the DGWHO had also come. He remained there. Honorable Prime Minister also attended the summit in the final event day. So it was a very, very fruitful and very meaningful event. And we are hopeful that in future it will take to next level. But as on date, yes, this is a huge achievement and the biggest event ever in the traditional medicine sector.
Medical tourism is a very known concept for everyone. But as I understand, medical value travel is something which Ayush has brought into the country. So could you talk more about it?
See, whenever we want to access a medicine system or some, health intervention, we are skeptical about the quality. What sort of quality treatment that I would get? The institute that I am going to admit myself, is that a genuine institute? Does that offer me the quality service? So addressing all these queries, especially for the outside people, the outside India, international people. The government of India, Ayush Ministry took an initiative and it has an e-Ayush visa facility. So people can now avail e-Ayush visa and come and they can stay here in India for a long gestation period of 1 to 2 years and, undergo treatment in the Ayush sector. So this e-Ayush visa system is available in the portal. So anyone can online go, apply it, and all the institutes, like the hospitals, even, the diagnostic centers, all accredited, hospitals and diagnostic centers and all, having genuine track records, are empaneled and put on the website so that people go approach those sites and get their e-Ayush visa and come and get themselves treated in those hospitals. So it has created an ecosystem where people are assured that they are going to get proper treatment in the Ayush sector. So this is a win-win situation for the foreigners as well as for our Ayush industries, which is prospering in India by bringing those people to India and, making them available our services.
As we discussed that the Ayush traditional medicine systems have received formal recognition in bilateral trade agreements with New Zealand, the FTA, and Oman, SEPA. So here I would like to understand how will it benefit the common people of both the countries?
See, when there is a free trade agreement or there is a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, that open the vistas of opportunity for the export sector of India, So our export will definitely get a, boost. And especially in case of Oman, where a SEPA, agreement is done, there not only the products and goods, the services sector. So people who are in the Ayush sector, the young entrepreneurs and, the budding professionals, the manufacturers, all will get a boost to go there and, sell their products, offer their services as well. So this will generate employment as well as increase the transaction between both the countries.
Since we are progressing towards the end of the discussion, Ms. Dash, I would like to understand from you what role will Ayush play in achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat 2047?
See, in Viksit Bharat 2047, I think every sector is contributing. Every citizen of India has to contribute, and all of us are contributing. And Ayush has its own share. The way the Ayush is growing, I told you that growing at the more than 6 compounded annual growth rate is a proof that it is actually the trajectory that it has attained, is definitely adding, making India Viksit Bharat by 2047.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dash, for sparing your valuable time and joining us in the studios of Akashvani to give us such deep insights on this subject. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Diksha.
You were listening to a discussion on growing prominence of India's traditional medicine system at global stage. The participants were Mona Lisa Dash, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Ayush, and Diksha Saxena, Akashvani correspondent. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of Akashvani. You can listen to it on our mobile app News on AIR. This program is also available on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official. You may share your feedback about this program through email at airnsdtalks@gmail.com or WhatsApp on 9289094044.
Spotlight.
Hei Akashvani Lunglei ni tuna hen sandar kwale chan ve ni a ai non leng zem le leng nong thlan moi tak tak kan ngai thla khuna lo ni le ta in thlan puang tu FL rot pui Christmas kan mang zo kum thar kan mang zo lunglen thak le mai tir o a chu wangin san in thla moi tak tak kan ngai thladona abula changa top thengai thla turin kan som masa che oni katani moi ti in Felifan ai min oyanga he hla thlang tu te ma moi te zo tlang lunglei min arla soite nu pa zo tlang lunglei pi wanal moi te nu pa tlabung zo din venga mi le sil din pui zo tlang lunglei mi tan liao liao ron thlanga khomte sia ha mi le lal biak zwali tlang moi mi tan ma ki ma chong tlai veng pui mi thlan a chen te zong zong tan le big takin Christian Hospital la thok tu zong zong tan BKRM thar veng lunglei min ron thlanga Vilarin pui khomoy min ngun taka lo ngai thla ka tan vi kung te website zo mi thlan Akashvani Lunglei thok tu zong zong tan ne big takin shalom walal veni ta ma pui pachuaw electric veng lunglei min ron thlanga huap te an jeni tan leo leo thlan tin hela du ve tu zong zong tan le zan in ai non min man pui tu te special in ka lo thlan sak che uni Felifan ai ka ta ni moi lo ngai thlang u
nang ting zo reng o ka tong si lo long dung tu ber nang ka ta on bring la ka lung lo ma kim mang yin la lim tu ber ri moi tu ini
kan ngai thak ta kata ni moi ron satu kha Felifan ai ani lungkawai natla rin sa sakan ngai thlanga he hla thlang tu te ma moi te azo tlang lunglei amim sial din pui zo tlang lunglei mi le sil than buang zo tlang lunglei mi tan leo leo thlan mingi ko na min ko chu isa chian te ta na ron thanga dwa ti ki ko na min sang te te unaw inangun takin lawa ithla ka ta na thlan lel chen sang ni o tlanga mi le ma bia ki fal ko na mi tan ma ki machong tlai veng pu min ron thlang boka Rosie le ma min ngun takin lawa ithla ka tan mama dam de pa mi thlan Ricky Parvatri min ngun takin lawa ithla ka tan Jessica Chan Maria min ron thanga tin di kale pui le Esther te unaw how long mi tin hun tlang le lunglei Chan Marian pi le pu te song tan an thlan Akashvani Lunglei thok tu song tan le chen te song tan isaka se thluna min ron thanga nu thai zo pa chang mai tur te John L Pulam te Bethel ami le vasti zo te lung thulian Surachanpur Manipur mi tan vikung te wesai zo mi thlam nen sira siveng amin Bethel center a thopui te tan ron thanga tin ti sit matlan te ke ki homa thok me kim ke ki homa a thopui te tan le no pang song tan ron thlang boka tin hel ha do ve tu song te in tan ka lo thlange lung ka vai nat le rin chanai lo ngai thlang u
Hãy subscribe
Vahan moi vong em tero lunga vairon sa tu khanat lalrin chanani Akashvani Lunglei FM zale pakhat point pakwa changin ainon leng zem le leng long na than moi tak tak kan ngai thlame kani in thlan puang tu hi afil rat pui kani naktok zing dar saril a minute somli pani ainon leng zem le leng long na than moi tak tak kan ron ti chuak le ang Akashvani Lunglei ainon kan pan chun zo manga lamoi em kan ngai thla dona a thlang tu te kan puangang zo man puin ileng du nang ti hla kha vil chan moya vi ma man chung te la changwang wang na ron thlanga tin ani hianin keima tan le nula sil chan choi ma pui chung te elamin ngun ta ri longa ithla ka tan vil chan moya na ron thlanga ni ti ma moi te zo tlang lunglei min zo thang te nu pa zol pui veng tlabung le Joseph ram din puya tan le vale somi sailo chan mari chu lunglei mi tan than vi kung te website zo amim zangin fm zo oye duty english rj folina ro sang zo li chong thu le mi zo rj le rem pui tan liaw liaw ron thanga hel la moi ti tu zong zong tan le chan te zong zong tan je is ro te twal te mi than la lom pui mai te than ki malong kai bazar veng mi le la lun zira sai bo mi ta ma ki ma chong klai veng pui mi ron thang boka edward edin rang te mi than ani boka tim hela hi moi ti em wangin le chian te zong zong ngun takin long ai thla ka tan ma mo ni haw long mi ron thang bok ani ileng du nang zo man pui ilong ai thang u
It